Zaka, first thing first, we are looking at a complete breakdown of the rule of law. What is the law? The law permits the police investigating a criminal offense to investigate anybody. In the eyes of law, there's no distinction between a police commissioner and an ordinary petty criminal. What is the crime? The crime is not Prevention of Corruption Act. The crime is destruction of evidence. And for the purpose of destruction of evidence, you are allowed to interrogate anybody. Now, you said coercive action. What is a coercive action? When a person is arrested, that is a coercive action. But for the purpose of interrogation of anybody, in terms of the criminality which has been reported, there is just no law. Read section 160, read section 156.1, read section 156.2 of the CRPC. And look what is happening. That when in pursuance to an order of the Supreme Court to investigate a particular criminality where lakhs of people have been cheated by two chit funds, somebody who has collided with them and destroyed the evidence, if he is sought to be interrogated
but how do you know he's destroyed the evidence? You and I don't know that.
I need to
That's a
respond.
matter of investigation.
Hang on.
That's a claim.
Allow me.
Evidence in court this morning.
Zaka, can I respond?
Go on.
That is the reason why they are investigating. There is a prima facie, I believe, that is what he's done, and that is the reason they are investigating. They have not arrested him. They have not gone to arrest him. They have gone there to, in pursuance to the material with them, they have gone to investigate him about the destruction of evidence.
Okay,
now
let me get NK Singh and Aishwarya Mahadev as well as Shuttappa Paul to weigh in on this.
The CBI officers are beaten up.
You have
they
been
are
a career
illegally
CBI officer.
confined
You've served
to
many
the
years
office.
in the CBI.
First thing, the rallies of the Prime Minister has unnerved Mamata ji. And look at the reaction. She would not even permit another Chief Minister of a state to land his helicopter just to prevent him from campaigning. This has been the hallmark of Mamata. The so-called champions of freedom of speech are the ones who have perpetrated violence and repression to counter their political opponents. I needn't say much. You heard Mr. Kharge, because the Congress spokesperson is here. You heard Mr. Kharge, and then you had heard Mr. Kumaraswamy saying, by this act, the leaders of the opposition are being hounded. Now, since when has Mr. Rajiv Kumar become the leader of the opposition? I'm amazed, I'm appalled. I heard again the Congress spokesperson saying, the provisions of the Prevention of Corruption Act, please do not lie in public on a national television. This is not an action against Prevention of Corruption Act. It's an action against the IPC for destruction of evidence. So the provisions for destruction of evidence are not the provisions of Prevention of Corruption Act. So do not justify your misdeeds, because what you are doing is you are playing with the rule of law. You are playing with the constitution of this country. You are demolishing the ethos of the constitution of this country.
Sure, let her respond. You made a direct charge.
For investigation,
you made a direct charge. Let her respond.
They are arrested in a police station. Can you imagine? What anarchy are you perpetrating?
Okay.
Please.
Sir, it is not my political party where members of parliament say we need to change the constitution and have constantly denigrated the sanctity of the document. And when you speak about destruction of evidence, sir, if you had so much evidence to present, why is it that this morning in court, the Chief Justice rubbished Mr. Tushar Mehta's claim of saying destruction of evidence has happened? Sir, you do not have any grounds.
Where is the provision of Corruption Act in this investigation?
Sir, section 17, if you go and read, it tells you who can investigate officers of certain cadre in order to prevent any malfeasance. Please go read section 17A and see specifically, and I will not come here and speak without facts because I'm not from the BJP. The very simple fact exists that you have bypassed the law, you have tried to take the law into your own hands, and you have made a shoddy job of it, so much so that the Supreme Court wouldn't even hear you. Sir, you cannot play the law to your convenience.
Please do not lie.
Where is the Prevention of Corruption Act law and order is in danger? Sir, look at the Constitution. There is list 2. List 2 of the Constitution of India tells you that law and order is a state subject which you do not have superintendence over.
Let me read out section
the CBI,
160.
which is why it has to get specific request and permission from you. Sir, you can yell all you want, but tell me the law.
Let me read out 162.
Yes, sir, please do read it out, and I'll tell you where you're wrong.
Let me read out section 311 of the Article 311 of the Indian Constitution.
Please read it, sir.
Here is the Article 311 of the Indian Constitution.
Because obviously I'm not aware.
It says no person who's a member of the civil services of India, you do not need an inquiry if he has to be punished, suspended or downgraded. If the governor or the president is satisfied with that.
Is there anything, is a governor or a president signed an accord? Don't mislead the nation, sir. The governor is not even aware, the president has not signed. When does that happen? Sir, do not, please do not try and insult the intelligence of everybody watching this show. Is there a presidential recommendation for his removal? Is there a governor's suggestion which has gone to the president for his removal? Sir, you are making a fact to your own convenience. You basically read it out and exposed yourself. Do not insult my intelligence or anybody watching this show.
Okay,
one second.
One second. I want to go back to
I am appalled that you can
Manojit Mandal. One second, Mr. Mittal. One second. Let's take a time out. I want to go to Manojit. Manojit.
Raka, this itself is a false statement. When did he hand it over to the CBI? It was the Supreme Court which handed over this case to the CBI. Not satisfied with what the investigation was being done
in the
my
God,
what lies can be perpetrated?
It's an automatic
What is the issue here?
Who are you?
Allow me to finish.
No, one second, Mr. Mittal.
I did not interrupt you. You have the courage to listen to me.
Yeah, hear
You have the courage. Mr. Mandal, you have the courage to listen to me.
This kind of false narrative.
Now look at the perverseness of the allegation. Look at the perverseness of the argument of this Mr. Mandal. This so-called Mr. Suno,
you
look at yourself. That
it was an automatic shift from Mr. Rajiv Kumar to the CBI. It has to be done.
How can it be investigated now? Can you imagine, Mr. Zaka, that Mr. Mandal, I thought you were a decent man. Don't behave like somebody who's uneducated. If you have the courage to argue, then allow me to speak.
He will not interrupt, but you argue on merits, sir.
I have nothing to say.
Sir, please argue on merits.
You do not have the courage to listen to me.
Manojit, I'm going to have
falsehood and not on truth.
Off.
Listen, have the courage to listen to the truth.
Mr. Mittal, simple question. Rajiv Kumar was head of the SIT that was probing the chit fund scam. If he was head of the SIT and he handed over the case to the CBI, then isn't it a bit rich to accuse him of destroying evidence 5 years after the case was handed over?
Zaka, where is it's a Supreme Court order. Where has he handed over? I'm again telling you. Let somebody challenge me that this is not a Supreme Court order asking the CBI to investigate. Has the West Bengal police, allow me, has the West Bengal police written to the CBI to take over the case? No. It is the Supreme Court which was approached because
it
was so the Supreme Court ordered that this has to be investigated.
Okay.
Now one more
One
thing.
second, NK is a clarification.
Even if the destruction of evidence took place in 2014.
One second.
Zaka, whenever the facts are brought
case of CBI
has to hand over the case to the CBI,
which it did 5 years ago.
Investigation of a crime does not mean that
they have taken up the investigation under the orders of the Supreme Court. So they must have all the relevant documents which are available with the
president. No, but if this case was handed over 5 years ago, how can you wake up suddenly one February morning and say that you've destroyed evidence?
They have not
5 years on. If the court were to say that what was done was completely outside of the rules?
If the court was to say, if the court was to say that CBI acted illegally, then so would it be. They'll have to. But the issue is, how is it political? I've still not understood that taking action against a police officer who is suspected to be culpable of destruction of evidence, how has this become political? For which the democracy has got endangered. The federal structure, when you beat up the CBI officers who are going to investigate, then there is no threat to federalism. Then they are detained in a police station. Then there is no threat to federalism. But the investigation of a man who's charged with criminality, that becomes danger to democracy and danger to constitution. I think what has happened is that the rule of law has been destroyed today.
And B,
the entire scheme of
no
things
less than the Home Minister has made a statement regarding the same in Parliament. So I don't think we can separate politics from anything that happens in this country for the next 3 months. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you very much to all our panelists, to Sudhanshu Mittal, to Manojit Mandal, Shutapa Paul, and here, of course, Aishwarya Mahadev and Mr. N.K. Singh for joining us. Tomorrow is going to be an interesting day, a very important one.